Hello, dear students. How are you today? Thank you. I'm fine. Now, I think we did half of them at school in class, right? Please complete this uh, and bring to school. I will check it now. Let me open the listening once more. Please listen again carefully and complete.
Track 4.
My name is Dr. Ron Adams, and today I'll be talking about how people react to finding themselves suddenly in the public eye. There have been several cases recently where a young person has gained overnight fame. Without warning, people begin recognizing them in the street. There's a tricky balancing act between seeking publicity and a desire to maintain a sense of privacy. Interestingly, famous people initially experience a sense of isolation as they find it difficult to keep in touch with their old friends. Any feeling of freedom, which their fame and fortune can undoubtedly buy, only comes with time. If a well-known person finds it difficult to be in the public eye, there is a temptation to leave the urban community they live and work in and opt for life in a rural community. However, I'd warn against this because, in fact, it's easier to pass unnoticed in a busy city street. It is a great pity that many famous people become unhappy when they attain a celebrity status. In my opinion, it's photographers who are mainly responsible for this rather than journalists. If a journalist pushes a microphone in front of an actor and asks a question, the actor's aware of what's going on. However, it's not the same with a telephoto lens. The resulting shots, which can often be very embarrassing, can even lead to a fear of going out in public. Some famous people employ bodyguards to protect them, although this is more common among some female stars, and it certainly isn't the norm. What we are seeing more of, though, are personal assistants who take over most of the day-to-day running of a celebrity's life. While this is a very practical solution to many of the problems the rich and famous face, it can have some unexpected outcomes. I don't mean that the celebrity loses his or her independence or even self-confidence. No, what happens is that they actually have less creativity than they had before. Of course, there are many different types of famous people. There are actors, singers, musicians, and so on. And then there are politicians, even news broadcasters, and they do seem to react differently to being famous. Newsreaders often don't cope well with being interviewed by the press about non-news issues. They don't believe they have any claim to fame. Sportspeople, on the other hand, seem to enjoy their sporting successes being made public. Because of their training, they know how to keep focused and rarely answer interviewers' questions if they don't want to. They know it's not in the public interest, or indeed in their interest, to talk about their private lives. It's also worth pointing out that how famous people are portrayed is often down to them. I wish they'd think more carefully about their behaviour when they're out in public. They shouldn't do anything which will give the press something they can build up to portray a certain image of that person. Once someone has, for example, a reputation for being rude, it's very hard to get rid of it. As ordinary members of the public, we'll never realise the amount of mental as opposed to physical stress that celebrities are under as a result of this constant exposure. And we should think twice before wishing we were famous.
Okay, dear students, let me show you the answers. All answers are here. Okay, now, dear students, let's go to exercise 2. Match the two halves of these phrases. So please look at here carefully. I want you to find the half of these words. Okay, now let me show you the first one. It says one week, overnight fame. Number 2 is claim to fame. So please do this by yourself at home and bring it to school. Okay, now let's go to next page. Dear students, look at exercise 3. Use the phrases from exercise 2 from here. What is it? No. From here, exercise 2. So, oh my God. To complete these sentences. So let's see. It says, it is not in the public interest to reveal the name of the politician involved in the scandal. The results of the election will not be made public until tomorrow. So please do this and write it carefully. When you come to school, we will discuss. It says in the writing, do the writing task below. Dear students, can we do this next lesson? Okay, now, dear students, please, I am going to upload the same video, this video, as a second lesson. But in your second lesson, you are only responsible from here. Okay. Writing. Do the writing task below. Writing is very important for me, dear students. According to your writing, I am going to increase your marks in what is the name? Midterm. Please. Thank you very much for your attention, for your interest, for your participation, for your care, everything. Just I would like to thank you. See you on Wednesday in class. Bye bye.